Alright, there's the portable solar generator project. These batteries were sitting on the floor right there, waiting for it to be made portable. So that's one of these Harbor Freight wagons. Apparently it's supposed to be able to hold a lot. I've had a few false starts on this project. I keep finding that I need more materials, or that I have the wrong materials, the wrong length screws, the wrong length nails. So I think I've got everything. I've got a lot of pre-cut plywood there and some pegboard for ventilation with the batteries, just because we are dealing with hydrogen gassing if they get overcharged. Yeah, so the plan is have these in the center just to make sure the weight stays in the middle, and then build up everything around this. I've got some hinges so I can open this area up and add and remove batteries. So yeah, we'll get to it. Thank goodness for the nail gun. But what I've got here is like a little tray. So these are 2x2s, plenty of 2x4s. At this point, I'm not really measuring anything. I'm just using geometry. And I first cut this to the width of these two 2x4s. And then to get the rest, I had set it up here first, upside down, to figure out how deep it had to go. And then I just put a 2x4 or 2x2 against this side, put in a straight line. Now we got some pieces that fit right in there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give a little bit of space on the two sides, so I will have wiggle room to be able to pull these batteries out. So I'm going to nail these down, remove the batteries first. All right, so now I got this little ladder or a sled, I don't know what you want to call it. But I did get got everything started. Put some nails inside, put one down the center into that other one. Okay, so it's upside down. I realized I should probably just go here, since this is a short area to go through. So I can grab onto the side there. Then I came in an angle here. And just for good measure, I made sure to go through at least grab onto this guy. I did that for all the little insets, just to keep everything a bit closer together. Well, this isn't exactly how things are going to be laid out, but they are in the actual areas. So I'm going to have the charge controllers sitting above the batteries, 2 and 2, on each side of the wall that'll come up. The inverter and the automatic transfer switch, they're going to go on a wall that comes up here. Alright, I'm starting to work on the stuff that's going to sit over top of the batteries, where all the devices are going to be screwed into or nailed into, whatever. So I got these two sides here. What I did was I had a 2x4, and I just put it right in the middle of here, and they just barely fit on both sides. And I just marked down at the bottom how far it comes up. And then I decided let's put another line right above that, because I wanted some space underneath. But this area here, the 2 inches, I guess, that's going to allow me enough room to run wires around, as well as the extra space here will let me tuck wires in underneath of the plywood. So this is the 2x4 foot plywood, so there's actually 3 pieces. I just went ahead and said, how long is it? Like, I'm not even measuring anything with like math. I'm just saying, hey, here's a piece of wood. Oh, from the edge there, if you see that 2x4 at the bottom, the edge here. So I got that length and start measuring. Now the other thing I did was, you'll see these X's. So you'll see there's an X there in the middle. So I just took this piece of wood, slanted it across both ways to figure out the center. I did the same thing for here, so I got the center using the diagonals there. And then I put a piece of wood across both of these and got a straight line. And that's how I was able to cut these in half. I have a piece of plywood right behind here. These will be able, I'll be able to lift these out. All right, the two sides are on. I just need to finish up the box to have plywood coming across here. Okay, it looks like we might have the perfect fit here. All right, I made a little bit of a mistake, or maybe two of them. My nails are too long. But I did line them up square on the edges. Box is on. It looks like I might have made it a little too deep. But I think we're gonna need that depth on the ends anyway. Maybe I'll get a little creative with what I do with the inside. So here's the battery tray, and then this is the wrapper that goes around the batteries. Take a look at that. I've got a piece left over. When I cut the other side, of course this is the perfect length, because it's the as long as these panels here, and it's just as wide. All right, that totally was not planned. Put the wagon, cart, whatever you want to call it, in the garage for the day, and honestly have to tell you, it's looking a bit more organized and cleaner. None of this mess of wires, rat's nest that you see over there. I think I'm gonna go to the hardware store and pick up some paint just to make it match the cart.